breaking news, a burglar uses a gun to break into a pawn shop overnight. It was all caught on camera. News Channel 5's Alexandra Cohen has been talking with the investigators and the store owner. This guy has been through this scene before, it sounds like, Alexandra.
See, that gun video you're talking about was actually back in August. This place has been hit several times, including once again this morning. According to the owner, they've been burglarized 3 times in the past 60 days, and they're simply fed up with it, which is why they handed over this surveillance video from this morning's incident. It appears the burglar took a hammer to the glass and grabbed watches and thousands of dollars worth of jewelry. He then ran out a hall, unlatched the back door, and got out of the building. Now, how he got inside, that's still a mystery. There are no visible signs of forced entry. There are no visible signs of broken glass from windows. And as you can see in this second video, this is what they sent us from a break-in back in August, where it appears a suspect shot out the glass door, fired about 4 times to get inside the building. Right now, police have not released whether these incidents appear to be connected. If you happen to be in this area on Nolensville Pike around 2:30 this morning and saw any vehicles or anything suspicious, call Metro Police immediately. Reporting live in South Nashville, Alexandra Cohen, News Channel 5.
All right, Alexandra, thank you. And more breaking news now. A man arrested for not 1 or 2, but 3 weekend robberies in South Nashville. News Channel 5's Dan Kennedy is at the location where one of those robberies occurred. And there were a lot of shoppers out, I know, over the weekend. So this guy could have hit anybody, Dan.
Yeah, it seems that he just picked and chose his victims as they were walking through different parking lots of very busy shopping areas, including the Walmart off Nolensville Pike at about 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon when he found a woman and targeted her here. And this morning, Jonathan Rigsby is in jail and charged with 3 counts of aggravated burglary. This first instance happened at 3 o'clock on Sunday afternoon while a woman was loading up her car in the Walmart parking lot. She says this man came up, pretended to have a gun, and then demanded her purse. 30 minutes later, a second woman was robbed, her purse stolen. Same thing, pretended to have a gun while she was loading up her car in the Supermercado Mexico parking lot about a mile away. And then minutes after that, a third woman was robbed while loading her car in the CVS parking lot on Harding Place. Same MO each time. Police say Rigsby pretended to have a gun, stole their purses, and then drove away in a red Pontiac, taking whatever he could get in those purses. Police pulled Rigsby over the next day, searched his car. Inside the car, they say they found drugs, but in addition to that, they say they found stolen credit cards and a driver's license not belonging to Rigsby, but belonging to one of the female victims he targeted in one of these parking lots. They took him down to headquarters, interviewed him, and that's where the detectives say he confessed to robbing these 3 women. Reporting live this morning in South Nashville, Dan Kennedy, News Channel 5.
Dan, thanks very much. More breaking news we're watching this morning. One man behind bars, another one still on the run after a late-night drive went horribly wrong, leaving this trail of damage at a North Nashville home. News Channel 5's Sophie Nielsen-Colding joins us live from the North Metro Police Precinct. And Sophie, it looks like they ran over those cars there with a tank or a Hummer or something. Those cars are totaled, the ones we saw in the video there.
Right, these guys hit those parked cars and then took off running, but I just learned from police that police did track one of them down and arrested him in a nearby apartment complex. They also found a stolen gun in the car that they were driving. Take a look at some of that video. It's just outside of the home on 18th Avenue North. You can see that the cars were just smashed after those men recklessly drove by and hit them. At least 3 of the family's vehicles sustained some pretty heavy damage, broken windshields. One of the roofs was smashed in. This family definitely will not be able to drive these cars this morning. And according to police, the man who they arrested claims he wasn't the one driving the car. He was just a passenger. So police charged him with that stolen handgun that I mentioned. Still looking for the other guy, though. Reporting live in Nashville, Sophie Nielsen-Colding, News Channel 5.
Sophie, thank you for the update. Authorities in several counties are looking for that guy, Aaron Gooch. He's wanted for stealing a car and also swiping a donation jar full of cash in Dixon from a restaurant on Friday. Since then, he's led police in 3 counties on several chases, including one in Humphreys County Monday. He eventually made his way to a hotel in Benton County, but get this, he managed to get away by boring a hole in the wall and going out a different door. Authorities are not sure where Gooch is this morning. They say he should be considered armed and dangerous. Call police if you see him. The search is on this morning in Kentucky for an escaped inmate. The Christian County Detention Center says Cody Lee Mullins was working at the Housing Authority office in Hopkinsville yesterday afternoon. We're told the 29-year-old left in a red Dodge, possibly a Dodge Neon. He was last seen wearing a red shirt over a long-sleeve gray shirt, as you see on that shot there on the right of your screen. If you have any information, contact police. And new information this morning about the arrest of a murder suspect last night. Antonio Jackson, accused of killing Casey Lucas at the Super 8 Motel on Bell Road Saturday morning. Lucas was dead when officers arrived. The paperwork shows Jackson held two others at gunpoint just before the shooting happened. They were able to get away. They found an officer working close by and notified him that their friend had been shot during what they called a business deal. Jackson jailed on an $80,000 bond right now. Well, the Metro Council decided to delay a vote on a resolution requesting that seatbelts be required on all new Metro school buses. A resolution in response to the deadly Chattanooga crash that killed 6 students. Metro replaces buses around every 17 years, and seatbelts would, of course, add thousands to the cost of a new bus. The vote was deferred until their next meeting scheduled for next month.